okay, hold on a second. I'll handle it. It's no big deal. I go, hey, cowboy. They told us we have to.
Did you start by hey cowboy?
Hey, cowboy.
He did not.
Cowpoke.
Howdy, partner.
Trying to make the story good.
I like that rootin' tootin' parking spot you got right there.
Won't you boot scoot and look at your ass out of our spot?
What in the Brooks and Dunn's going on out here?
Listen, today, welcome to the X5 podcast. Oh, let me start over.
It ain't your X5 Bobcat, is it?
Yeah, welcome to the X5 Bobcat. This is, we're professionals up here. I want to introduce the guest of ours today. The Casio Kid is back on the podcast with us after how many months of hiatus, dude?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Awkward leg touch.
Audience clap too.
You
That
like
was good.
Hey man, we're making an extra 75 cents per episode now, so we're putting it back into the.
Actually, that was really just that was actually just all the people in this room clapping.
No, I looked. None of y'all clapped.
It should have been X35. That's
I know.
X17 pod now.
It's just we're just changing the name every week.
What is up, fellas?
Man,
What's up?
We got the post-show hangover from the X5
God.
Classic Rewind last night.
Yeah.
My favorite part
The
of
X5 Classic. He's just making up all kinds of shit today.
what was
The Rocket City
Rocket
Rewind.
City, man.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Obviously, I didn't scream it loud enough.
The Bobcat Classic Rewind.
The Bobcat Classic.
Jesus Christ.
When you've been on tour for once a weekend for a while, you forget what city you're in when you wake up.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, it's rough. We my favorite part of last night is seeing my band work for me last night. Me not having to do all the work.
Let's get something straight. We were working for Charlie.
Oh, I got to tell you, I am going to be for real for a second. Dude, I was so proud of you guys last night. Like
Thank you.
Lynam.
Thank you.
Well, you guys too. No, Lynam. No, dude, it was fucking surreal. Oh, James is leaving. Hey, man, you guys killed it, and it was like you never missed a beat. And unreal. You guys stole the show last night, man.
It went by way too quick, man. I'm telling you, we could have gone 2 hours.
I thought
Yeah.
you guys sounded, just as good as like probably your first band rehearsal.
Which was last Thursday.
Yeah. Bert coming in with the singer.
All y'all that came to the show, we rehearsed one time for that show, and I'll be honest with you, that's one more time than we ever rehearsed as a band together. You know,
Yeah.
It showed, let me tell you.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot of compliments, so we whipped cream that
Fuck,
turd.
man.
They just didn't want to hurt your feelings.
No, I'm all jokes aside. That was amazing. That was such a cool moment.
And you're touching on these guys doing all the preparations and stuff and switching the bands out. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That was a lot
Jeff,
of
Nick,
work.
James, everybody come in and really saved the ass of the day for sure.
Yeah.
Because it was a.
Dude, those kids being on stage last night, that was the pinnacle of the night.
Wasn't
for
it
me,
cool?
man. Dude, it's Justin's son.
Yeah.
But I told Justin, I was like, you're going to have to get birth control for that kid soon. He's going to be impregnating broads like real early in life.
Yeah, shout out to Luke and Lee.
Yeah.
So
I think he told me he'll be 8 in a week, so he's 7.
So Justin
I was like, wow.
Justin was telling me, we were standing there on the little walkway up on the stage, and he's
Yeah.
like, man, he's like, these kids are completely just don't know how cool this is right now, what they're getting to do.
They're not old enough to be
right.
there.
Yeah, they don't understand what's going on right now. He said one day they'll get it, but like they don't understand that this is an epic opportunity for these kids.
Yeah.
And what he realized last night is that he ruined every other rock show for him.
Yeah.
Because they got
yeah.
backstage.
What do
They
you mean
got
I can't get on stage
Yeah.
and take my shirt off?
This is lame.
show, man.
Yeah.
I don't do this shit no more.
Yeah.
What a killer night though, man. Like all the crew guys, X5 podcast guys, James, Nick, everybody, Big Keith. Big Keith made sure that the bar
stayed.
Stayed pretty dry.
Yeah.
That was good. And then,
Dude, I couldn't quit smiling, looking out in the audience, and I'd look up and I see my son in the dead middle going like this
That's
and
so
waving.
cool.
And I said, "I love you, buddy," and he just went, "I love you back," and I started crying.
That's
I'm
cool,
like,
man.
Last night, it was like,
I got to tell you the truth about that. That's when I was standing behind you. He was actually talking to me.
no,
No, hey, seriously, man.
That was Dylan taking your picture on stage.
Yeah.
Actually, James was behind the kit doing something. He was actually talking to James.
No, man, I seen your son running around. I seen your mom and stuff. Dude, they were so proud of you last night, man. It really was. Like, I don't want to, all jokes aside, for real. I don't want to take anything away from that. Like for me, that was amazing. It was so good to see you guys, you three original members, kill it and just bring it. I don't know. That was tough to follow, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, I told him last night, like out of that whole show,
Yeah.
like my most excited, which I mean, in music, you don't get terribly excited about tons of things, but being able to see them go on stage again, like I was like excited about that.
That was a special thing. It meant a lot to me that they done it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then the fact that they just absolutely fucking blew the roof off the place. I was just
to my winger.
Yeah.
The all original members. I thought it was great.
That was
That
cool
too.
too.
Kip actually said something about that last night. He was like, I just want everybody to understand this is the original members of Winger. Like this does not happen.
Yep.
they went into 17 second song in the set.
I know.
was like, man, they ain't messing around.
They ain't f***ing around. They brought the heat.
Friend, get out the door.
They
dude.
sounded phenomenal too, man. It was an unbelievable set, and they were great to work with. Great guys, great attitudes, no egos. Only had to buy 2 helicopters to let them leave the venue last night.
One for Reb and one for Kip.
Yeah.
But no, they were all super cool guys. Like we got to talk to Kip a little bit, and then Reb, like me and Nick, kind of shot the shit with him a little bit, and just all of them super cool guys.
Reb's a funny dude.
He
man.
is. He was like, I was like, hey man, you need anything on stage? We'll take care of it. And he's like, man, I'm super easy. Just bring me beer. I just need a beer. Just make sure I got beer. I was like, that right there, some rock star shit if I've ever seen any. Just beer. I don't need a guitar. I just need a beer.
Yeah.
My beer's out of tune.
What's so funny though, him and Terry were texting and stuff. Him and Terry, I think, are getting an apartment together. Reb and Terry, and Reb had texted him, goes, hey man, how'd I do, man? How many solos did I fuck up? LOL. And
Right.
Terry screenshot it and sent it to me. Terry sent back all of them. Stay in touch.
Stay in touch.
Reb's got a great fucking personality.
He
is
does.
funny, man. I asked him if he's done stand up, and he's like, no. I've just got on stage at Monsters of Rock and told some stories.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't have the balls to do stand up.
He can hold court though, man. That dude can. He's fucking hilarious.
He just holds court with a guitar. He don't even say nothing.
Yeah.
Just watching him shred, you're just like, what the
And the Pygmies, man, that was the most probably badass sound check I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Did you
1,
see
2, 3. Pop, pop, pop. All right, guys, we're good.
13 seconds. I count.
Yeah.
13-second sound.
And they sounded phenomenal.
I mean, they got
sounded
Pete, man.
Yeah, I
Pete's
know.
been with- I mean, Pete is just a phenomenal
They brought
sound
in
guy.
their own board.
Yep.
That's
They
why.
brought in their show, so
Yeah.
they had it dialed in like that.
Yeah, it was unbelievable though. They sounded phenomenal. And then Cam, everything with Reaching Teach and the kids stuff was amazing.
That was the moment of the night.
Yeah.
I mean, that was to seeing those kids get up there and jam, man. And
Yeah.
Well,
I told him afterwards, I was like, dude, that's a big debut.
Yeah.
That's a big debut to walk in front of that
And
crowd.
Will
Yeah,
Boston
Will.
did fantastic, and so did Bella. Bella, I believe, is the
Hammonds.
drummer.
yeah,
And then the bass player, what was her name?
I don't know.
Emma,
She did phenomenal too.
Yeah,
They
they
were all
were killer.
great.
First time
Yeah.
playing on stage.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't their first time. I think
No, it's their first time at a-
playing in a situation
yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say my fucking first show was like a Pizza Hut.
your next show's at a pizza.
So I mean, and also let's not forget to mention
Yeah.
Mr. Cassio Kid over here, like emceeing it.
Just
So
yelled.
Casio killed it, dude.
I agree.
I just yelled.
This guy, he was screaming at the top of his lungs, but no, he did a fantastic
It's
job.
easy to host when you have a lot of free stuff to throw out.
That's
I
true.
love you every time you come out.
That singer backstage, that little kid,
Yeah.
came up to me and he goes, he goes, I'm so fucking nervous, dude. I'm so nervous. What do you do about this? I said, you only get nervous, or I only get nervous when there's like 4 or 5 people out there
Yeah.
in a room that size.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very intimidating. But when it's like this, man, make that crowd your bitch.
Yeah,
Go
dude.
out there and just look at them all as one person and just, dude, have attitude and own it. If you mess up, don't acknowledge it. Just keep playing and go. And he was like, okay. And then afterwards, he was like, how did I do? I was like, man, you did great. I think they realized they probably need more upbeat songs to carry an audience like that, because it kind of the wave of it, you know, the high energy that
All
Pygmies-
three songs they did.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
but
great.
still, yeah,
there were
they
3
played 'em great.
originals,
Yeah.
you know, that he had written, and they recorded. I went out to Jesse James Dupree, you know, from Jackwall. Went out to his studio a few weeks ago when they were tracking those songs, and went out there and watched him and hung out, and you know, he handled it in there as a pro. You see a lot of people in the studio. That's what makes or breaks you in a studio.
Yeah. Oh,
and, and the kid was talented. He's got a good ear. He takes direction, and I think he's got a bright future. It's super cool, man. It was so amazing to see him do it last night.
I couldn't even finish my
Love
first
you,
album.
Will.
Yeah, hey, Will, good job. I couldn't even finish my first album. They had to bring in another drummer. It said Lynam on the CD, and there's another guy on drums. There's another guy's credited on our first album.
David Lynam with an asterisk.
And then the asterisk at the bottom said not line up.
Dude, I swear to God, I left the studio crying. Justin Elgin's studio. He was like so mean to me, but it made me, you know, better at a click track. But then, man, I'm telling you, when you first start as a drummer, a click track, you swear to God the thing's moving up and down. You're like, what? And with these click tracks, is somebody fucking with me upstairs while I'm tracking? Or are they just like raising it and lowering it, raising it and lowering it? I can't get on this thing.
Who's these good looking gentlemen besides you here?
Well,
and this guy.
Yeah, I got my what are we, a tribute band or cover band?
Taylor Swift
Are
tribute.
we a band?
Yeah.
Today
Is that what we're
you
calling
are.
Yeah, we are today.
Yeah. It's Get Sideways, my now it used to be my side piece, now it's my main piece.
There you go.
And speaking of big crowds, I will admit that the smallest crowds I have ever played to in my life have been since David has been in this band. And we have played to 2 bartenders before. I just want to let you know. So that kid got really, really good response, because my shows with David have been far less than that.
So full of shit.
Thursday night in Auburn. You remember that gig?
Yeah, how many years ago was that?
Enough that I still remembered it like yesterday.
6 months ago.
I woke up sweating about it last night because even the bartenders didn't like it.
A recurring nightmare.
And that was a door deal on a Thursday.
Look, man, we played a big crowd
Jordan.
all the time, but every band eats shit every now and then. Like,
Oh, yeah.
And they don't publicize it, but I promise you, I've seen the Pigs play in front of 4 people.
Yeah.
And I've
of
played in
course.
front of 4 people enough to last a fucking lifetime, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, one of our favorite ones that we did was when we played in Starkville. We set up the kabuki drop.
Which you don't know. It's a curtain, a white curtain that we drop at the first song.
So just like a big reveal. So we could get there, and we're thinking like, you know, we're gonna have like a decent turnout.
Yeah.
And it's a destination bar, right? It's not like it's in the middle of all the shit, so people just come in.
Yeah.
And this fucking curtain drops, dude, and I swear there was like 12 fucking people there.
They're just as surprised as we are.
They didn't know
They're
a
like,
concert was
Sitting
coming.
at tables like this. They were just sitting at tables.
Fucking 7 of them
Who
worked
the
there.
f- do these guys think they are? Like,
His brother Barry filmed it, and it's just hilarious. You see the curtain drop, and there's just 2 tables
I'll
of
have, to,
people
I'll have to get the video and send it to you. It's so good.
eating pieces of chicken wing.
Dude, please do that because
Yeah.
we'll edit it and show that in this video.
We'll run it.
No, that's so cool.
But now 100%, those are our favorite. Like, you get those shows. We make those shows about us, and we are so much fun. And I'm going to bring up, y'all remember the one in Gore Springs?
Oh,
they
God.
stayed. There was like 25 people that stayed. I don't know.
Football field away?
Yeah, football field away. We played nonstop
Nobody.
all night.
To nobody.
And then when we got done, they came over and they were like, "You guys were the best band we've ever had out here." I'm talking about just some of those nights where you just look at each other and they shout out things that you've never even heard of. Like, do you know Poke Salad Annie by Elvis? I'm like, yeah, we do. Sure, of course. We'll play. I mean, and you just make stuff up.
Yeah.
And it's for us, those shows can be the most entertaining because we're just having a blast being ourselves.
Just trying to with each other. That really is like those are the most fun.
We normally
So when that curtain drops like that,
awesome.
you're a little upset that there's 12 people, but then you're like, this next 4 hours is going to be pretty great.
Yeah, we typically just get blackout drunk and just forget about it and have so much fun on stage. It's just ridiculous. Kicking each other, pushing each other, throwing shit at David.
You miss playing empty rooms?
No. It for me though, you hit the nail on the head. Like I've always been like a self-conscious guy. And so for me on stage, like especially Bert when we met, Bert come to a few of the gigs I used to play like back in like 2000,
Cold
2001. No, before that, when it was just me playing acoustic shows in Huntsville. And it was like I could, build a room over a few weeks or whatever, but still, man, I was always so just like, okay, nervous every fucking show.
Well, that's I mean, if you're by yourself, that would suck. For me. But we had each other to like, so that makes it a little.
When
bit
you got a
different,
full
but
band, like the Cold Start stuff, it was just fun. I never got nervous. It was a good time. And
Well, speaking of Bert, so we've had Bert come out with us
oh yeah,
to a few
He's getting
shows.
to be a piece of the band. Right?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Bert is now an honorary member, fixed to become a full-time member.
Yeah.
But we've taken him out to a couple of places. I think he came down a couple weeks ago, Memorial Day. We were at the Floribama down in Perdido Key, and man, Bert still got it. He acts like he doesn't, but he does.
Oh yeah,
Hey, let
man.
me tell you, I won't make a habit of complimenting you guys, but
I won't make a habit of complimenting you guys.
but I have, and I've said it before, I have never seen a crowd sing along as much as I have with you guys. It is amazing.
Yeah.
It still amazes me how many people just sing along with you guys.
Bert said he was having nightmares.
I'll take that.
So Bert said he was having
you guys don't get any of that.
he was having nightmares on our set list. He's like, man, I cannot get these Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift songs out of my head. It's fucking driving me insane that I like that shit so much.
Oh man,
Yeah, it's y'all's fault that it's fucking stuck there. Like constantly.
Hey, you're welcome.
Now, the part of the band that you own is a bus. Welcome to the band. Your responsibilities are the upkeep of that bus.
Oh God, you need to bail
That's
out
fifth
now.
member. That's fifth member duties right there.
That's true. That's true.
Well,
That is exactly what the fifth member does.
Holy shit!
Part of it.
So I'm gonna go in and tell a fucking story because I hope this cocksucker is watching. Piece of shit. So I actually bought a bus 2 weeks ago. Well, so
James doesn't. I don't even think you know this.
you don't know the story.
No, Nick.
No, we were going to surprise him.
Nick
Okay.
Nick knows now because I told him after the fact.
So this was a F650 cab with the 35-foot.
Yep.
But it was built by, I don't remember what coach built up in Nashville. It wasn't like a homemade.
Yeah, it was
bus.
a real deal.
It was the band Red. You remember the band Red? It was their band van. So it was fucking sick. Black, just, had 12.
What years were you think those pictures came from?
Looked like they come from 1971.
But
now,
now
in hindsight. in hindsight.
So the pictures it was a 09 model, had the Cummins with the Allison train, bulletproof drivetrain,
yeah.
12 bunks, bathroom, a hangout area in the back.
It was sick as
fucking
shit.
perfect. Okay, so I call this piece of shit. Okay, God, I hope this guy's watching. I call this piece of shit, and he's sending me pictures and sending me video. This must be either the best guy at Photoshop I've ever seen in my life.
He directed Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I think did all the CGI and shit for Star
John
Wars.
Cameron, if you're watching this, you piece of shit.
You motherfucker. So
CGI on a bus for your ass.
So look, so I do a deal with this guy and send him a deposit. So I send Big Keith and St. Germain down the next day. They leave here the night before. They left out at 10 o'clock at night, drove all the way down there.
To where?
To Pensacola.
All right.
Okay.
I love that he calls Keith Big Keith.
Yeah, that's Big Keith. So they get down there that night, check into a hotel, get like 3 hours of sleep because they were meeting the guy at 7:30 in the morning. So the first red flag, the guy was running late. Okay, so he was running 45 minutes late.
Hey man, can y'all pick me up?
Yeah, I know, right? So he finally shows up and he goes, okay, you guys follow me to where the bus is. They get over there. This motherfucker looks like it's been at the bottom of Smith Lake for 20 years. Nothing like the photos. It's been left outside under pine trees. The paint's
sap all over it and
the
shit.
paint's busted. The interior. I'm on FaceTime with St. Germain. My blood's boiling. All the bunks are stripped out of it. All the appliances, it's got a stove, microwave, refrigerator, everything in this thing.
This guy was sent earnest money too, by the way.
Yeah. It was all stripped out. Fucking wires hanging out.
How much was he selling the bus for?
Well, he was asking 55, so I had him talked down to 41,000.
And that's how he was.
He was promoting it. He was promoting it as it was good to go. He sent us pictures.
I'll show you the pictures. If you see the
Did
pictures,
you not drive down to Pensacola and whip his ass?
Oh well,
God.
I will just say this.
He may still.
That's why you're here. We're about to load up.
Yeah. So I'll say this. So I had a fantastic conversation with him, and needless to say, I did get my deposit back. I'll just say that.
Good.
That's the only reason he ain't been to Pensacola.
Yeah,
I was about to say.
but yeah. So for you people out there that's selling shit on Marketplace or eBay, here's a hint: represent the shit correctly, or you'll get your fucking ass beat. You know what I mean? Especially when people send money and everything and waste time driving
to Florida.
On this guy's word and pictures and video. Oh my God, yeah. And he also said it's only got 146,000 miles. Well, on that drivetrain, that's like a brand new Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Right.
So it had 380 something thousand miles on the odometer.
That guy had dementia.
Something was wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's basically still a new bus. I took all the copper out of it.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm getting from this is you haven't done a whole lot of online dating before you got married.
No.
This was your first
I
experience
got
getting catfish
fucking
with a bus.
catfish bigger than hell. So
I bought a couple of buses before.
Yeah.
But
so I was buying this bus for Get Sideways.
Yeah.
And they were going to surprise you guys with it. So I sent St. Germain them down there on a Tuesday because we were going to get it back here, give it a good clean up once over. That way it'd be ready for that
Friday.
weekend.
Yeah.
For you guys. And I was so pissed, dude, because I was like, this
didn't-
guy.
I was so glad I didn't tell him because I was like,
Yeah.
should I just tell him? I'm going to surprise him. And then I thought,
Surprise! They'd be like, "What the f- is this piece of shit?"
fucking
Yeah, that-
shit.
That actually would have been funny.
Kind of mad you didn't. Here's your bus, guys.
That actually would have been classic. Get you a bus and you're excited and you open that door. What the hell?
Yeah.
Get to work.
All right. Because I heard some shit talking in here. I want to know this. As a band, if you had to go fight another band, but only one of you can fight, who are you sending as tribute?
Oh, Jeff in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but the way his short
Yeah.
fuse is lately. All the testosterone he's on.
All you would have to say is they want to go after us, and or basically one of them parked in our parking spot.
Holy shit.
It's a full. Listen, we almost got in a whole knockdown drag out with an entire group of rodeo like cowboys over a parking spot. I'm not even joking you one bit. I think so. We get there and we're supposed to park in a place where we can hook up and have shore power.
We're in the bus.
And of course, you can't hear out of one side of the bus because the window won't come down. I think we're getting ready to go eat. He's backing up and he just stops and he is having a full-on meltdown, like just a struck match of life, just burning in the seat.
A dually with cowboys in it, just whipped into his parking
right.
space.
And he's thumbing, he's fingering the window of our bus so hard.
Fingering the window.
Yeah, you look at him,
like
all you
just
can hear is and Jeff's going. And you're like, what the f*** is happening?
I was mad,
dude.
So
man.
I'm thinking, I'm like, you can back up. We're going to go eat.
Yeah.
I don't realize he's trying to pull in this spot. So he finally stumbles out of this bus.
No. That ain't where it happens. He tells me, I go, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? He goes, they just pulled in a goddamn parking space trying to get the out. And I was like, okay, hold on a second. I'll handle it. It's no big deal. I go, hey, cowboy, they told us we have to
Did you start by hey cowboy?
Hey, cowboy.
He did not.
Cowpoke.
Howdy, Parker.
I'm trying to make the story good.
I like that rootin' tootin' parking spot you got right there.
Won't you boot scoot and look at your ass out of our spot?
What in the Brooks and Dons going on out here?
No, I'm juicing it up a little, but I did say, hey, my man, we big difference. I know. But I did say, hey, they told us we need to park there where you just parked. We were backing up right when you pulled in, man. Is there any way you can move? He goes, hey, man, I've been parking here for 3 days. Looks like y'all need to find somewhere else to park your bus. And I go, because I knew I had to go relay that back to fucking Captain Fireworks over here. And so,
Hey, Captain Bobcat podcast.
I just said to the guy, thank you, have a good day. And I went around and said, he said he ain't moving it. And he was like, get the fuck That's the first thing. He says, you gonna move that fucking bus right now, you get your ass kicked. And the guy has a
Wait,
little
that's
boy.
really what you said?
That's the first words out of his.
Oh, great.
I was fired up. Hey, so hold on a second. Let's pause this and let's get some context here.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, please. Let's
we
here we
had
go.
been,
context.
we had been somewhere and had just made a 6-hour drive on about 3 hours of sleep.
That's right. I forgot about that.
To do this. We were doing a crew party in Biloxi for Mardi Gras event. And so anyway, they told us to park the bus in this one place that we were going to be able to stay there and plug up, but it was the wrong spot. And the other issue is it was there was a very little, we're in this big ass bus and we're in a very narrow trying to maneuver this thing. So the hell we weren't. There was damn.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying the first word, and that cowboy looked at him when he said that. He goes, buddy, that ain't the way you talk to people.
Man, that guy.
And you're like, I'll eat your fucking children.
He said, you ain't gonna talk to me like that, city slicker.
Now what you need to do is mosey in and calm down and have you a couple of sarsaparillas.
Let's go talk about this under neon moon, motherfucker.
Now there's two different ones here. There's an older, like a guy that's probably in his 50s that's like a cowboy, and then there's a guy that's got a Stetson hat and his shirt tucked in real nice, and he's pleated his blue jeans like he got a line
That's
down the
not
front
the
of
guy
him.
Had the
And
pearl
he's holding,
snaps on.
he's holding some clothes.
I ain't worried about him. He'd have got
Now-
his ass beat.
Now he's the one. Now George Strait up front. He's the one that was.
Yeah.
He's the one that got a little lippy. Now I'm very quiet, but
James is immediately apologizing
Right,
for
but
Jeff,
now-
going, we don't know what's wrong with him.
Dude, I had no clue this happened.
He's got an extra chromosome. Get out of here.
Jeff already knows because this has happened a couple of times before. So Jeff is out there, and there's two guys mouthing at him. I'm just standing there right behind Jeff, real quiet, going, "Hey, my boy can handle 1-on-1. I'm gonna make sure number 2 don't start in because I'll just quietly handle that.
Yeah.
That happened at Mugshots too. I know you know what I'm talking about. Jeff will like just tear off into somebody, and I'll just quietly I'm standing here in the background. Don't worry about me unless you get involved
Right.
too. And anyway, so he gets this done, and Jeff goes, all right. So he gets the guy who's over this entire amphitheater, not amphitheater.
This is what I did instead of whooping his ass.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He went and got the guy and put him in his place because this guy was like, I've rented the biggest part of this Coliseum for 3 days. And meanwhile, what you don't see in the background is there's guys loading in horses and cattle that are cowboys, like straight up old school.
Strike a
cowboys.
match off the side of their face, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
That actually came out there and were on our side about
They were
it.
just like,
Really?
Yes.
yeah. Well, I mean, you don't know because
Yeah.
you really the first time you pop one of them and a cowboy hat flies, you know the rest of us are getting it. Listen,
Yeah.
they know what side they're on. There's a Stetson on the ground. Somebody's catching this.
I doubt they're going to
Everybody hit the guy that's got all that beard dye in over there.
Make sure the guy with the eyeliner. I'm sure they're going to jump on the guy with the eyeliner.
Just for Mennonites over there. Hey, real quick, dude. That one gets you. Just give him a second. Before we get too crazy deep, dude, I just remembered something.
What's that?
It's fucking David's birthday
That's
today.
true.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Man, I'm not a birthday guy, man.
We got you a bust.
We got you a busted ass bus. Oh my God. Hey, no. Happy birthday, man. Hey, don't worry. There's some hand sanitizer over there beside you. Oh my God. Hey, whatever you do, you're 2 threads away from us getting an X-rated fucking version of this podcast.
His ass is happy.
Show the camera. What is that right there?
Oh my God.
Golly.
Please don't get me in this shot. Don't get me in this shot. I got a reputation of hold no.
Oh, that was amazing.
David, he
Look at
he left some taint paint on his
Oh God. Golly.
Well, I'll tell you this. I won't be here on my birthday.
That thing looks like a cow patty with a wagon track in the middle of it.
That's a giant. That's the most giant clit I've ever seen.
Hey,
Oh my God.
don't forget, you got to blow out the candle.
Yeah, blow out the candle, baby. Happy birthday, buddy. We just wanted you to know how much we care about you.
We were just talking about this shit back right before we went hot on these. I have to admit, dude, you got to start brushing your teeth. You're it smells like you
about
ate
to
a
make
dirty
out?
diaper.
Oh God.
Thanks for jizzing all over. There's no use in even trying to get this off, right?
No,
finish
just
the
you're
pod
good.
like this.
You're good.
For
Yeah.
continuity, we need you to just.
This is gonna be the clip art, I'm sure, for the fucking podcast.
David looks like he was the extra in the porno starring Spider-Man. Jesus.
You look like the meme of the dad from South Park.
I tried to guess what this surprise was going to be, and I never went.
You just got covered in fucking clown jizz. That's what happened.
So,
Yeah.
Somebody else.
Pour it on you. Pour it
my
on you and
God.
strike a match.
thanks, Mason. We'll come out there and see you in a minute. Appreciate the appreciate those
I'm
sexy
not walking
moves,
out
there,
there and
buddy.
seeing him in the minute.
Yeah.
Let me know
I've
when
seen
Mason's
enough.
gone, then I'll leave.
Hey, by the way, burn that fucking chair when you're done with it.
Good thing you were thinking about doing some remodeling.
Yeah, no shit.
This one needs to go.
That chair's got to go to the dumpster right after this episode. Somebody get David a stool.
Oh my
It
God.
looks like I came on my own hand.
You have
Oh,
a
do you
lot.
have, okay.
Is that
well,
what
there
it
you
looks
go.
like when you turn 74? Like all dried and shit?
Yeah.
Your dick's blowing out funny streams.
It's everywhere.
Oh, you're good, man. You're just
Oh
rocking.
yeah, I can tell I'm great. Yeah, I'm very presentable.
Hey, just put your glasses back on.
I'm
You'll be
going
fine.
out tonight like this.
Hey, David, you got a little something on your face, buddy.
Oh, God.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
There you go. See much better. Oh, they're on your glasses too. That's okay.
Can't even notice it now.
Well, thanks for the birthday present, guys.
Hey, man.
It's great.
Happy birthday, buddy.
I mean, I'd be disappointed if you didn't do some bullshit like this. Honestly.
All right, thank you guys. That was an episode.
Yeah, that's it. Where do we go from there?
Right. It's all downhill from here, guys.
To wrap up that story, to put a bow on it after the fight.
That's what that guy looked like when I got done with him.
No. He
Dang,
went
off his ear.
He went and got the owner of the place, or the manager of the place. The manager of the place made him move. And as the guy's walking by, Jeff goes, "Told you, bitch."
Oh, no.
I mean, dude, he is this far from the guy when he walks by, and he's like, "Fucking told you you're gonna move that guy."
Aggressive.
The last thing we do today, we're moving that truck, and that guy moved it. Monday morning, they follow us on Instagram.
No
Us
shit.
to this day, they follow us.
So what ended up happening was, and I didn't, of course, know this at the time. He's right. They follow us on Instagram. I was like, so I went and looked. The little guy that I got into it with was actually the announcer for he was the
George Strait was the
George
announcer.
Strait.
George Strait
He was
was.
the MC for the rodeo event, and I was like that's that fucking guy that got all lippy
Yeah.
with me doing the actual announcement for it. But
he said, "Who the hell are y'all talking to us like that? What band are y'all?" And we're
So
like,
they had to go
"We're
follow
getting
us."
Sideways. He's like, "Never heard of you."
And Jeff was like, "Better write this down." To remind you in case you didn't know.
Oh, God.
I guess he didn't know who I thought I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Dude,
didn't
that's
talk to that
fucking
guy from
funny.
mugshots.
And see, what sucked is on our breaks, I wanted to go over there and check out that rodeo, but I was afraid I was going to get my ass stomped out by a bunch of cowboys.
yeah.
So I was
Man,
like,
those guys ain't
poking
gonna do
in. Listen to Jeff talking shit in the studio. Them guys ain't going to do a goddamn thing.
Hey, let me be real clear. If they were going to do something, they would have done something.
That's true.
They're not, you know what I'm saying?
They wasn't gonna mess up that pearl snap T-shirt or pearl snap shirt and shit they had
Hell
on.
no.
You
You
know,
wasn't fixing to do nothing.
And pleated breeches.
So the problem was James was apologizing to him, but of course after he found out what had happened, he was like, "Oh, well, if I'd have known they would have said that, I would have never went over there and talked to him."
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, the guy was
Dude,
being a dick.
I'm just
Sure.
telling you, when he said, "We ain't moving our truck," I went, I know how this goes.
David, there's some
I got to go tell him.
that's gonna stain your hand. There's hand sanitizer right there beside you. Can somebody bring him a napkin?
Charlie, it's too little, too late. I mean, what am I going
Okay.
to do?
Well, all right.
This is how I'll look.
if you all right, just keep dirty
Going
ass
out
hands.
tonight with my wife. This is great. This is what I'm going to look like.
He's over
My
smelling like chitlins and blow pops now,
Right.
but that's all right.
Chitlins and
Yeah, but speaking about being in a band,
Yeah.
that's all I had to say about that.
Well, okay. Well,
No, you
riveting
learn
shit.
You learn each other's tendencies. I
You
mean,
do.
we know each other's what we order for
Yeah.
dinner. We know each other's medical histories, and we'll make fun of it that as well. But like, we also know what'll
Yeah.
strike somebody up.
What he's saying is our honeymoon phase is far.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
We were talking a little bit earlier that between us, James and I will pretty much play chicken over anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh,
there's-
yeah.
we will go toe to toe, just to the limit. We don't care. We'll burn this house down before one of us backs. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Do y'all argue like that now, Stroke? Do y'all have some big ones in front of people? Because we argue, and they call our agent
Yes.
at the bar and go, "Hey, I think these guys are about to break up." I'm not trying to be alarming, but they're arguing to the point
And
where
then-
we're kind of concerned about the show.
And then,
tonight.
like 3 minutes later, we're all laughing.
Yeah,
and they're
we did
like,
the same
people are so confused. They're like, what
No,
the fuck?
well, yeah, we've actually, our agents actually been like, "Hey guys, y'all need to tone that shit down in front of buyers because they think y'all are fixing to break up and walk out, and they get really concerned."
But most of the time, when that stuff is happening, it's just us fucking with each other.
Right.
Like
It's not serious.
It's usually not really an argument. It's just like we just yell.
we don't know how to communicate. We weren't
derogatory
raised right.
shit. Like,
have you ever seen a band that didn't do that though?
Not to the level that
Not in
we do.
public.
No,
Did y'all
no.
do it?
We,
Did y'all-
we did it. We did it all the time. Yeah, Jimmy. I called Jimmy Dad. I was like, "Thanks, Dad," because he was doing it to me one time. Me and Tony Mason was getting into it in the club. They're all watching us, and he's like, "Hey, man, y'all are in the club." I was like, "Yeah, thanks, Dad."
Yeah, ours is more like, yeah, thanks, you cocksucker.
By the way, Jimmy Mullen at the show last
Yeah,
night.
he was.
Was he there?
Yeah.
How does that
Yeah, he
motherfucker
was.
still look as good as he
He
does?
is so funny. I don't know why you don't like him, Bert. He's so
Yeah, I know. Bert's always talking shit about him.
Not true, Jimmy. Not true.
No,
Was
I
he
love-
really there?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was there.
Fuck, I didn't see him.
Yeah, he was up in the balcony.
Yeah, he was up there. He come upstairs where we were.
God
and
damn
stuff.
it. I wish I would
was
have known
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there.
Man, it made my night to see him. And then, dude, I'd see somebody else. And like fucking Jeremy that was just talking. Jeremy's back there in the control room that plays for Tri-City Saviors. Hey, by the way, he's looking for a drummer, guys. If y'all know a drummer, he's really going through some shitty ones lately. So he needs a full-time drummer.
Actually, we've got a
We
drummer
need
you
a
can
drummer.
have. We also
Actually,
need a drummer.
Quite a coincidence. Yeah.
Common problem. Common problem.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so many people there last night that I didn't see till they were walking out the door, and I didn't even get to hang out with them, man. It's
What's what happens when you're fucking playing the show?
True.
oh man,
True.
I was busy carrying the night.
Oh, was you? Yeah,
Was
that old hump in his bag's just getting worse.
I'm
Like,
telling you, man, we're going to have to get him a back brace.
You guys should just put a counter.
I know.
Like have a
I
little
know.
counter over the,
we need
the
to
whole
do that.
duration of all
We
the
need to do
episodes.
that.
Just have like 75.
where I'm took my own horn.
Yeah.
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 Where you're blowing your own load, obviously.
Hey, you gonna eat that?
Please, God, wash
When
your
did y'all
hands.
buy- when-
Please, God, wash
Wait,
your
why
hands.
are you worried about the
When did y'all-
hands? Wait, why?
Dude, because it's. Did you not see what was on him?
Wait, the silly string or the man in the G string?
Oh, at least he's
human
using the hand
string, yeah.
sanitizer. That's good.
Okay.
When did y'all plan that?
Hey, now smell your hands. That's joke hand sanitizer. Happy birthday. That's stinky ass hand sanitizer. Happy birthday, motherfucker.
Good luck. Hey, good luck getting that off your
Dude,
hands.
smell that shit. It stinks so bad.
I can smell it now. Close the top on it.
Charlie is upset.
Don't
Yeah,
touch
close
that.
it. Don't
Use the
get
shot
it on
glasses
you.
or something
Yeah.
to close it. It smells terrible.
Is it like ass smell? or
Yeah,
like,
it smells like vomit and ass.
Give us a description.
It smells like
Smells
Mason.
like the inside of an asshole.
It smell, hey,
It
Mason.
could have been the man in the G
Yeah.
string.
It was that's Mason you smell on that
Maybe
thing.
that's
Yeah.
It didn't smell
Ode
like
to
that.
Mason.
It didn't
Oh,
smell like
Mason.
that. David used it.
God.
Oh my God, it's so rough.
What a subtle fuck that was. That
Yeah.
was so good.
You're welcome.
Dude, please just wash your fucking. Use that. That was joke hand
Hey,
sanitizer.
listen.
What?
Why he's not in the room? It's so easy. You guys know. Hey, bless his heart. You know what I mean?
As long as I've known him, I've never seen him be that clean about anything. So I was like, why is he really pushing these clean? Like, David doesn't have clean hands ever.
That's why I was like,
Something like
what's
this is-
going on?
Yeah, see, people who really know David know. Like,
Jesus,
listen,
I can smell that shit over
I
here.
know
It
what
fucking
him-
stinks and sticking up their whole room.
Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
he used to be when we would hang out with him. Like when we go to Waffle House,
Yeah.
he would get him to bring him boiling hot water so he could put his utensils in there before he ate with them.
Oh, he don't do that anymore. He'll pick
David
them up
did
off the
that?
floor.
Yes.
Oh, I watched him tie his shoe on a buffet. Set his shoe on a buffet and tie. Coming back
You.
from
How cleanly you are, you.
Jeff remembers this. He's like a whole buffet of food, and he's just, oh, my shoe's untied. Sticks it up on the rail.
Oh
and
my God.
You.
This happened on the way back from Knoxville. Absolutely,
Holy
he'll
shit.
back
I
me up.
remember that. Was it-
So when you're like
Yeah.
clean your
Sure
hands.
did
I was
do
like,
that.
Is there an airbag in this chair? Like, I'm afraid to even sit down.
We're not
There is
done.
one more surprise
We're not
today.
done. Yeah.
It's a joke chair.
Hey,
You'll just have to say,
true or false? You used to take your utensils at Waffle House and put them in hot water.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Do y'all trust the people washing the
No.
used
I've
to.
never
Used
seen
to.
you
He
do
doesn't
that.
do it now.
I don't
Never.
do it now.
Why?
I've got AIDS now. It doesn't matter. But like, I absolutely did that.
I can taste that shit. Charlie, God damn
That
it.
stuff stinks.
Oh,
It only lasts on your hands for 4 days.
How
and
long
then
does it
goes
last
away.
in your mouth?
It's so good. You just keep every time you wash your hands, it gets worse.
I
It
know.
like soaks into your pores.
Look at
What sucks?
I'm just kidding.
He can't smell.
It only lasts 2 days.
took all the soap out of the
Smell it over
restaurant.
here.
No, Dewey, I can't.
Hey, that's under you. Be
I'm
careful.
smell
Don't get
blind.
that.
Dewey.
Well, if I bend over to pick it up, I'm passing out. So we just got to deal with it. I'm fat.
So hey, how about rock and roll sushi the
How
other
about
night?
it?
Yeah.
What? let's just breeze right past that. We'll change the subject real quick. How about rock and roll sushi? How cool was that, right?
By the way, it was cool.
It
was cool,
Hey
yeah.
man, what you did, like, dude, for the servers, man, like you had people like, so for all of y'all watching, like Charlie is one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life. Sincerely. No, I'm being,
Hold on a
I'm being serious. I'm being serious for a second. And so
Hey, fuck you, man.
at the end of the
And he
night,
just threw a male stripper and then stinky hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Not this guy.
As you can tell. As you can tell.
so
That was
no,
a sexual assault in the brain. Nice guy.
so at Rock and Roll Sushi, when everybody got done, or when we were all like wrapping up to leave, like
Yeah.
he got all the servers and everybody out and like tipped them just a lot of money.
Yeah, don't give them.
I won't tell them, but like these, I told so much to the point that some of the servers were crying.
So it's important. People in the service industry, they get looked over so much because they busted their ass. So they closed this restaurant. The owner Andy was so cool. He closed the restaurant down, and we had an event there for Rocket City Rewind the night before the show. And so cooks, waitresses, so everybody was busting their ass. And so at the end of the night, we all went and we grabbed everybody, brought the cooks out there, full staff,
Kids of the waiters.
and the kids of the wait. So
Homeless people,
just everybody was around.
prostitutes.
Everybody got a lick.
Hey, the best thing. So this was the funniest shit of the night, though. So I'm in this heartwarming act, right? These people, a couple people were crying, all this stuff, and they were in a line, and I would call them up one by one, and I was thanking them, telling them they did a good job, and and giving them a tip. And then I go to get my money back out of the bag. I turn around to David standing there. He goes, "Would you like some more water, sir?" I'm like, "Get the fuck out of the way!" I was like, "You dickhead."
I wish so bad that I'd gotten a rock and roll sushi shirt on from one of them and put it on and been like, "Hey,
Oh, it was so cool.
this means a lot to me. Thank you so much, Charlie."
It was so funny though.
But y'all should know the wait staff was crying because it was fake money. Because he's a nice guy.
It's so bad.
He handed them $100 bills with pictures of him on them.
Yeah. This is only good for our merch on X5 Podcast. Our merch store only. So,
Those are X bucks you're going to want to hold on to.
they're going to be worth at least 2.5 cents here in a few years.
Hey, you don't know this, but no shit, Mark. I think Mark Weiss. I may be speaking that, so it may not be
Probably.
behind it. But I'll just go ahead and say it and put more
that's
pressure
you.
on Rock
That's
and Roll
typical
Sushi.
you.
No, but I think he's striking a deal with them.
He is.
All
Yeah.
of his artwork's going to go in all the Rock and Roll Sushi. He's going to be able to sell it.
Yep. And what's cool too, so when we introduced Andy and him, which I talked to Andy the day before the event and told him I was bringing Mark in and everything, and he knew who he was. But they're about to open another one in Vegas.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be perfect. That's, you know what I mean?
That's
so
in his backyard.
Yeah, especially since he lives in Jersey and everything. So that's good.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at a map, let me show you something. So look,
Pull it up here.
hey, real quick.
Here's America.
Can we pull up?
Say my vape pen, okay, is New York City, okay?
I got you.
All right, let me show the camera. This is for Jeff, guys. So say my vape pen here is New York City. Here's the ocean, okay? Right here on the bottom, like say you're an hour and a half, you come down here. Now this is New Jersey. Way the fuck halfway across the country is Las Vegas.
Hold on a second.
So it is his backyard for sure.
Front yard is London. His backyard is Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. You need to go to the same geology class that I'm going to if you think fucking Vegas is this side of Jersey.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
motherfucker.
It is.
Oh, it's not. You said here. You were holding here, and you said over here.
Yeah, like if you're looking at a
looking
map,
at a map.
if
He's
you're looking at a map,
Okay.
from my point of view,
Did you? You don't remember
Yours
the
doesn't
cowboy
count.
story?
On my point of view, you're trying to give me the fucking speech.
So look right
Look,
here.
here we go.
Here
Look,
we go.
look at
Pull it up. Pull it up.
Look,
There we
East
go.
Coast, Look, here we go. I can't believe I'm actually having to have this conversation.
Next. We're gonna do colors.
They're already in colors.
Yeah, and then hey, in a few weeks we're gonna move over to multiplication. All right, so look, see up there where it says New York?
Yeah.
Okay, now that is New York.
I understand where New
Okay,
York
so
is.
now look right down there in the green.
That's California.
No, Dustin. God dang, Dustin, I'm gonna have to show you too. Look, you see the little bubble in the line. Look right next to Pennsylvania,
I
under
see
New
it.
York.
I see it right here on the
that's New
monitor.
Jersey. Now look, now sound out that state way the fuck over next to California in yellow. That's Nevada.
Oregon.
Nevada. Now, I said yellow, so we will move to colors next. So I mean you're close though.
Arizona.
You're close.
Can you give me,
Arizona.
Dude, it's literally this far. I'm looking right at it.
That's why it's in his fucking backyard.
I totally agree with Jeff.
Right?
Well, all right. Well, you guys go
well,
to hell.
technically, we need true north from Charlie's chair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we need
Jesus Christ.
that way we can really get this down to who's right and who's left.
Hey, by the way, Andy from Rock and Roll Sushi and Mark Weiss, I don't know how we got on this conversation. We're sorry. But anyway, congratulations on everything that you're fixing to do. And turn off now because now we're moving over to colors.
Why did you not put his backyard right beside Vegas right there? That's just right in above that, his backyard.
Super close. Jeff, though, hey, look,
I'm
man.
glad you caught that. I thought you were going to sweep it under the rug. I was like, if you let this go, Charlie, I have no respect for you.
He's a nice
Hey,
guy. He's a nice guy.
Look, Hunter from Buzzballs too. Look, what's some exciting news too, and you guys will meet Hunter. He's going to be coming in from Buzzballs. It's a great freaking product. We drank a
yeah,
lot
the
of
guys
them
we
last
met.
night.
Sponsor, we got the sponsor.
Yep. Well, we hadn't done the deal yet. Slow
Thanks,
down
David.
there,
Thanks,
Chachi.
David.
Slow your roll
So-
there, buddy.
All kinds of cool, different flavors, but
Hey, I
Hunter.
just got through announcing Mark Weiss's deal. I figured I'd jump
Yeah.
right into another deal that hadn't been
Well,
finalized.
what the coolest thing is check this out. No shit. So Hunter was telling me about this last night, which is huge news. They are, Hunter's in Orlando, so right in his backyard,
Right
they
where
are
California.
launching Buzzballs in India,
in India.
right in his backyard. So that's going to be so cool.
Did y'all have one of these last night?
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
even got one.
We
I
had
got
them-
some. I got some in my bag.
We
So,
had them Thursday night.
Yeah.
We were drinking them Thursday night.
Yeah.
I think Mason had a buzzball on his jeans.
Yeah, I think
He was smuggling one.
He was smuggling
He's
one
got-
with him.
It looked to me like he was smuggling some grapes in that thing.
Oh, Lord.
Plum smuggling.
Looked like an acorn covered in hair a little bit.
Hey, Mason,
No.
Mason's
And that was his asshole.
just to let y'all know, Mason's available for hire. He'll do it to your preacher. He don't give a shit.
He don't. He does not care.
He doesn't care.
Hey,
he
guy.
went and did it to one of Charlie's buddies. That's
It is
the diesel
work.
shop, and this guy
It is work.
This guy's blue collars. They come in, and he ain't drinking no Bud Lights, and he
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Mason stripped down like that and jumped on his back and didn't get his ass beat. I don't know how he did.
That's amazing.
This guy had "I wish you would jump on my back" written all over it.
So this guy is a combat veteran
Yeah, I mean, dude.
and owns a diesel and custom guns shop. He builds
Y'all
all.
put Mason in there?
Yeah, to his business
He did.
during business hours.
because he's a nice guy.
Nice guy.
This guy.
The
what up?
reason he didn't get hit is because that guy don't hit ladies.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I could tell you from the way he described him, this guy don't hit ladies.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, bless that girl's heart. She was the most flat chested girl I've ever seen.
Biggest clit I've
Biggest
ever seen.
Oh God, Dustin's little finger's gonna be full of just
Yeah.
clicking the blank track for this episode.
Well, I've been struggling this whole episode to get that image out of my head, and y'all just brought it right back.
Which one? Which one?
Of Mason jumping in here.
You need to bring him in?
I hear
you.
you're
Bring
not-
him back in
No,
there for
no,
you? Are you
I'm
sure?
good.
Yeah.
No buzz balls for me.
Don't lie. I saw you drinking them.
I can see you. I can hear your voice now that you've been sick the past week. I hadn't been able to hear it talking to you. Now I hear you in my headphones. You definitely sound sick.
Well, he was talking so much last night too over everybody, mine too.
I
I'm
met
just
his
like,
moms. I met his family
Yeah.
last night. They're the craziest
Super-
bunch of people. You've
super
ever met.
great
You'll like
people.
them.
My
They're
mom's.
great.
I like you're going to keep on that, ain't you?
No,
My
He said-
mom's.
He introduced me to his moms, and I go, I'll just they that's how they introduce themselves to me. I go, I'll just ask later. I'll get the scoop on this later.
They are not dating.
No, I know. I'm just. It was great. They're good people.
David,
Yeah,
now
great people.
Charlie's going to have the conversgoing. Some people have two moms. Some people have two dads.
It's now you just have to understand these kind of things. It's 2023.
We're going to get Jeff a stack of Mad Libs and stuff to put over there next to him. You know what I mean? We're going to teach you all kinds of stuff, man.
I'm excited.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Like, I'm going to be honest with y'all. For real. I was a stressed out motherfucker yesterday. So I'm not going to say what hotel, because the hotel staff was great. The problem was the guy that I dealt with all week.
He left early.
He left early.
Yeah.
I know.
And
about
didn't
now.
tell the poor girl that was taken up. Like, I don't know what happened. So that was a cluster.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff, honestly, like Jeff and Terry and everybody, Bert, there was like, I don't know how we would have pulled that off without y'all last night, yesterday, because I was like,
Because there were problems.
there was
knew about
problems that nobody knew about, and everybody stepped up to the plate and handled shit, because I was, at home running late. It took me 2.5 hours to get dressed. Every 3 minutes.
I thought that was every day.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I thought Charlie looks like somebody on a yacht's +1.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look, I get there last night, and I'm walking up the ramp, and David goes, "Now entering Bugle Boy's newest male model." I'm like, you fucking piece of shit.
Did you do a fashion show at the house before you decided to come
No,
to the video?
my
got his hair
phone,
done. Look
my
at
phone
him.
rang so much.
What took so long was he had Dustin come over and he had him film him, and then he made him edit a montage real quick.
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
And then it's just Dustin going,
No, like in Pretty Woman. That's it. That's exactly what it was. Holy crap.
I want to
But-
get ready like that every day.
That'd be amazing. What are you talking about?
Just hire a film crew.
I know. Holy shit, man.
Dustin, you did a great job yesterday.
Dustin did a fantastic
Man.
job making everybody mad on stage.
You talking
last
about that?
night,
Yeah,
too.
that little
was great.
shit that just kept getting on stage. Taking pictures.
You did a good job.
You did a fantastic
So
job.
did your
dude.
girl, man. The
Yeah.
graphics looked amazing up on the screen last
They
night.
sure did, man.
Hell, they were so damn good. I don't even think people really watched the Pygmies. I think they were just watching the TV.
the animation, it was amazing.
It was a kick-ass show. Kick-ass
Dude.
light show.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
it
missed
was.
I missed the Eric and Daryl thing. I was out back dealing with
So it's cool. I've got the whole show from start to finish. I had them set up their good cameras and record everything. So Eric and Daryl's actually going to edit it in each individual performance
Oh, wow.
and send it over, so I can send it to each bands, each whatever, and then you do the whole
Is
thing.
that video online yet?
Which one?
The one they ran before? the show?
Yeah, it is.
Y'all
We can
need to go-
we can share it.
We'll put that on.
Yeah.
we'll share it.
We'll add a link to the end of the or on our episode or whatever. It's the coolest thing. It took dude. So I was there all day.
They shot that with your car.
Yeah,
obviously.
on the road I live on.
So what played right
I
before?
thought that
Lynam?
looked familiar.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
trying to picture where it was.
It is the coolest thing, man. Those guys are so good at what they
They
do.
used a drone and
Yeah, all kinds of shit, dude. I was like, what the fuck? So that video is like 4 minutes, a little over 4 minutes long. We were there 9.5 hours.
were they using lapels to capture their audio talking outside the car?
I think so. Yeah. They did. But the cameras they're using are like 40 grand.
Like 6K cameras.
Yeah, they were 6K, and they were out there, the ladders and shit. I'm like, y'all are about to get run over. These old country people out here, they don't give a shit about.
Or get bit by a snake?
Yeah, something.
Or get fucked by your cousin? Yeah, you better watch out. It's crazy around here.
But
Did you make Mason jump on their back? in the G-string?
it was cool watching those guys work, man. They are impressive. They are so impressive. It was cool having them on the pod. They were super let down that you didn't think it was important enough to be here for their episode. But other than that, other than that, they told me this morning, he actually was a nice guy. He can still go fuck himself, but he was a nice guy.
Hey, David, I made it.
Yeah, Bert actually made it in at the tail end.
I know
so
you did.
he made
you wouldn't have
he
to
made an
catch this
effort.
shit.
And
Exactly.
Bert, Bert cares about it, so it's cool. And people's feelings.
I'm glad that my bandmates are here because this is who you have to blame for me.
It's always their fault, right?
Yeah, I would have gotten up at 10 o'clock.
We were in his truck, so
Yeah.
he was in control of where we went and when we
That's
went
true.
there.
So where you guys, by the time this airs, really doesn't
Couple
matter.
weeks.
But what's your schedule like this summer? Dustin, bring up their tour. Do you guys have a website?
Oh, yeah. GetSidewaysBand.com.
At cockgobblers.com.
Is it up to date?
Did we buy Cock Gobblers? We did.
We did buy
Who
it.
are we going to put a redirect on?
It goes to your page.
Hey,
Where does it go to their
Dave,
page?
who was it?
Please make it go to their page.
Dave Williamson.
You want to?
Please make it go to Get
Oh
Sideways.
my God, we can do that. We can so do that.
You don't
You're
think
such
for
a
one
nice guy.
second that I'm not going to fucking say that on stage.
Hey,
Yeah,
so I
Guys, fucking-
swear to
you guys
God,
check
listen.
us out on cockgobblers.com.
Yeah.
They'll
So
do it. They'll pull it up right there.
me and Bert and David and Cassio one night after
Just
filming.
spent unreal amount of money buying
Yeah, we were in there going,
Why do
fuck
I-
it.
why do I look
Let's
so
see if this is
fat?
available. Oh, it is. Fuck it. We own it.
Why
and
do
we
I look so fat in that picture?
I don't look
That's
fat
so
in that picture.
You look angry about something.
Yeah, I look
I think
like I'm pouting.
you're angry about being so fat.
Hey, wait.
I thought that
Zoom
was me
in,
'cause I
Dustin.
thought
you
that
see
was
that?
the
Zoom
singer of
into
the band.
those shoes.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was just about to say.
Those
look
are
at
the
those
shoes right there. Those are bad motherfuckers.
Is that the ones you wore last night?
Yeah, I wore them last
Yeah.
night.
Oh, you did? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, you had
Okay.
one last night.
Yeah, those are badass.
I wish y'all would say something about them goddamn shoes right now.
They're badass.
They are.
Golden Goose. I'm not gonna get. Well, they need to send us a check. I guess we support them too much, but love it. Love
We
it,
got
love
some
it.
Chestnut Station coming up in a couple.
Yeah,
weeks.
let's look.
Now
See
we
what
got
we
Chestnut
got.
Station coming up this week.
Oh, is it this week? Is
Yeah.
it Saturday night?
Yes.
We're going to come out because I want to come see
I've
an
heard this
actual.
before.
No, I'm for real.
Well, for around here, our shows around here that if people want to come see us, we're doing Trustful.
Furniture Factory.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh,
August
you guys
4th,
doing in Huntsville the new furniture factory?
We'll be at Furniture Factory on August 4th, and then we're doing the Trustful Entertainment. There it is, right there. Trustful Entertainment
Okay.
District on July 22nd.
Ted, as the kids call it.
Yep, of course.
That's fun.
Sky Bar, we're in Auburn. We're in Auburn a lot. So Sky
Yeah.
Bar. Of course, we just got summer up, I think. Jasper on what was that, July 12th? No, go back the other way, Dustin. Keep going.
I don't know if I have.
Right there, August 12th. August 12th, Big Daddy T's in
Only the big cities for us. Jasper, Alabama.
Again, Sky Bar. But we've got our summer dates up. I don't think we've really started finalizing fall dates yet, but those will be out soon.
Okay.
But yeah, Sky Bar.
How do they
Sky
get
Bar.
you for a private event?
Go to cockgobblers.com.
I swear to God, look, I'm going to give you guys that domain name. Now,
You've been
David.
sitting on it still, right?
David messaged me. We have got an email about already somebody wanting to buy that. You remember that?
They can't have it.
Oh, they want to.
So the email, remember the inquiry you
Oh,
got
yeah,
in the
the
X5
X5
podcast
podcast,
email? Somebody's already inquiring on buying that site.
Yeah,
from us.
Dustin's going through, I guess, our frequently asked questions. If you
Oh,
look
yeah.
at some of those.
Will you play Tool?
Oh my gosh.
Will you play Tool? Some Tool or Pantera or Sepultura or maybe some Metallica? Hey man, not to be
Don't-
a dick, but we're gonna pass on playing something that's gonna run everyone out of the bar like a bomb threat's been called. I forgot I put this up here on the.
There you go. What's coming up next Saturday? Just hand us a 20.
No,
and-
next set.
Next set. Oh, just hand us a 20 and tell us what you want to
Still
hear.
working on words too.
By the way,
I
make
mean,
sure we know.
I can't see that little. I'm looking at this little ass screen down here.
Make sure we know that Cock Gobblers is with a Z.
Yeah, so
I just pulled up the one with the S.
yeah, we churched it
I
up.
had to rate some things real fast, by the way. And it's literally a dick rating website.
Yeah,
Oh, so
absolutely.
it was
We're
already.
sending people to rate my. It's with a Z, guys. It's with a
It
Z.
is with a Z.
So it's Z.
ERZ.
So yeah. So
Now you have to get it
Z
done
and then
before we
cock
release it.
gobblers.
Yeah, Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ZCockGobblers.com.
We're Z cock gobblers.
.gov.
We're a French man.
What's that? What's your favorite song to play? No, none of the ones you are hearing tonight.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
What's the band's name?
It's written.
Dude, that's one of
everywhere.
my favorite things. Like when you, and this, I'm sure this is universal for fucking every band ever in
Yeah.
existence. When, you know, you fucking have a giant fucking banner behind you. It's on your kick drum. It's on fucking scrims or whatever. Man, and they'll come to the state like, oh, man, y'all, we had a good time, man. What's the name of y'all's band? And I'm like,
Could it be written more times?
Back there.
man, did you look?
Look at the just look.
And
Yeah.
you say it throughout the sets.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, man. It's, I don't know. It's
Hey, you got to take that chilled Patron shit off that list right there.
You don't like Patron?
Hell no, I don't want no tequila.
no way.
No.
No.
You can tell that you answered all of these.
Which one of you is the singer?
Yeah. So
How
hey,
do I
hold on.
correctly
Oh,
throw
hey,
the drumstick back? It's definitely not by flinging it like you banked your grandma.
No, they throw it like a goddamn.
So just to talk, we were actually telling this story last night. We were at the Floribama. Was it last year? You know how David likes to throw the sticks out and have people throw them back. On the front row, there was. You remember this shit? There was a group of girls that were there for, I'm assuming, a bachelorette party, and he's throwing sticks, and he wings one of them down there and hits one of these girls in the mouth. And I just see her friends pointing, and she opens, and he knocked one of her teeth out.
Oh my god.
That's a true story. Yeah, you did.
Hey,
You
look.
did.
Yes, I didn't know
I said I
that.
didn't know I did that.
No, and so they're all her friends are all
Like until
laughing,
now?
and she's sitting there like this, missing a tooth. So they leave, and so we're playing 2 nights there. The next day, Patrick, the entertainment director at the Floribama, comes
We want to
up.
introduce you to Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie Lantern.
He said, "Hey," Patrick was like, he said, "Hey man,"
Oh god.
he said, "Did your drummer throw a stick last night and knock some girl's tooth out of her head?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think he did." He's like, "Well, her mother just called here to let us know what happened, and apparently they weren't upset about it. They just wanted the club to know about it." And so we was like, "Dude, I can't believe you knocked that poor girl's tooth out of her head with a drumstick."
And that's why y'all have to play the National Dental Assistance Association. Pay for your bill.
He almost killed a kid in Spanish Fort one night.
Oh God,
He was eating shrimp before the show.
Yeah.
And
David
there was this
was.
kid, and he started throwing drumsticks to him. Of course, he doesn't wash his hands. This kid later is like blowing up, going into like anaphylactic shock.
Shellfish allergy.
And nobody's figuring out like what's wrong with this kid. And David
He's
somehow
like, I didn't eat any shrimp. I'm fucking positive. This
and David finally, after like 30 minutes, puts it together and goes, "It's my fault. It's my fault. It's shit. It's shellfish." And of course, this kid, like, and of course, the rest of the night, we're like, "You killed that child. we're not gonna let you live that down."
There's 2 EpiPens over there, and he's just trying to maintain.
Oh,
How have I
There's
not
the
been
birthday
thanked?
boy right there.
who gave him that picture?
you didn't eat shellfish, buddy.
Who gave him that picture?
Look at that.
That's
Look at this one. What is it?
Y'all are a bunch of fucking assholes. Hell. These are the
happy birthday, fucker!
Yeah,
Hey,
buddy.
Let's make that come up when you go to Cock Gobblers. With a Z.
With a Z.
Oh God!
So
this
look,
kills
man,
me.
you don't know how close the Lynam set came last night
To these
while
pictures.
you guys were playing. But I didn't want to you guys were doing so amazing. I didn't want to. You don't know how close it came. Those pictures to might get thrown in the video wall while you guys were playing last night.
I would have never known. I would have never known.
Until you seen the video later. But oh my gosh, it was so close.
Does anybody else but me think that the topper upright doesn't look a little like Christian Doliak? Does that not look like some 6 guns loaded?
I'm sorry, guys. That's an inside joke. Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't relate to film.
David, what? You got to throw that fucking hat away, dude. He's wore that so much. Why do you love that hat so much? What is
Get
that?
Brian Vaughn in here to defend me on this damn.
Because it makes his forehead
What's
look so
happening
small.
right
Is that what it is?
Do you want me to tell you what's happening?
Yeah, I need to know.
What is that?
All right, we're eating that morning.
By the way, I bought the meal.
He did. And
I
he
gotta
goes,
catch this shit.
so
Oh, God. This is so good.
he goes, Nick, there's this really hot girl walking this way. Of course, he wants me to look, and I say, I look, and she's looking back at him. I was like, hold on, let me show you what she sees. And I snapped that picture. And this is what this smoke show sees staring back at her.
She was holding herself like this after she passed, him looking at her like that. I'm like, that girl just got sexually violated by you.
And he's got his little jean life bag. In
Is
front of
that
him
what
here.
that
That
is?
fucking bag kills me. He walks around with this denim.
What is that? Is that
That's
a
life-saving
Got all
medicine
his
right
medicine
there.
in it.
Look at quiet little David over there.
what is that? A Gitano bag from the 80s? Is that what that
I think
is?
that's a Jordache.
It's Jordache.
Is that what it is?
Absolutely.
You
it's
look like a
Jordache.
hairy baby right
LA. He's
You-
got his bottle of LA looks in there right now.
After last night, you don't recognize Bugle Boy?
Yeah, I know.
Hey, look.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Again, I'm just letting this.
Here we go. Hold on, wait. Get the counter ready.
Yeah, 'cause it's
Get the counter ready. Here we go.
Let me tell you something. Based on that picture, you ain't carrying shit on that back.
Oh,
You should give your Yelp review of that picture.
dude, that'd be
I
so.
highly recommend
Oh
the
my
salmon.
God,
I'm
that'd
gonna
be
set up
awesome.
a Tinder account with those 3 pictures.
Highly recommend the
That's it.
salmon.
Swipe on me, bitches. Just to see who swipes yes.
No, they ain't.
And it should be a girl like this. Say, I'm into you.
Hey, what can I say? You're
they're
kind of cute.
if you put those pictures on Tinder's, motherfuckers gonna be swiping down, not left or right.
Breaking
Fucking
their
get this
phone.
off my screen.
That fishing hat photo looks like he just had the smoked salmon and a corn dog.
Oh my God.
Oh, corn dog Dave.
Yeah, that's him.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all want to wrap this up?
Yeah, so Get Sideways. Tell us all the social media. Hey, seriously, everybody go see Get Sideways. Honestly, listen, let me get serious for 1 second. Zoom in right here, guys.
tight shot
rein it
on
in.
There you go.
Hey, look, listen. Hands down. I hadn't seen them yet, but I've seen a lot of videos. But from what I hear, hands down, one of the best live bands out there, the hottest fucking bands out there right now. No shit. Doing it like it's supposed to be done. Huge production, great music, sound unbelievable. Go check them out because there are very few on the circuit that can deliver like these guys can.
Think about when they get a drummer, dude.
No
I know, it's
shit.
going to be amazing.
Yeah,
Killer.
yeah. If you guys, if you know of a good drummer, send them our way.
Charlie, I'm here to announce I'm playing with your band.
Okay, man. Well, it's all good.
He's done. He's checked out. He's done.
Hey, so
So over,
He's waiting on
he
him to bring
regrets
it.
all of it.
All of our social medias are all Get Sideways Band.
yeah, okay.
So, and even if you go to Google and Google search Get Sideways, we're always the first thing that comes up. But it's, Get Sideways Band, everything, Tinder, Adult Christian Finder,
yeah, all that good stuff.
Farmers Only.
And I got to brag on James for a minute. So I've been watching James and Barry for years, through a window and stuff. But so I always said those.
I need to stick around a little bit later.
Yeah. Hey, Velma from Scooby Doo called needs those glasses back. Hey, so no shit. So James is an unbelievable guitar player, and I've heard him sing before, years ago, and he was always a good singer. But to step up This one of the best frontmen I've ever seen. Unbelievable.
Who discovered him?
Thanks, man.
I think it was. I think it was.
Who discovered him as a
Cam Fleener.
Yeah. No, seriously, dude. Kudos to you, man, because you're fucking tearing it up.
Well, it's weird. This is the first band I've ever sang in too.
Yeah.
So it's like, I remember I was taking a shit at work one day and Dave calls me. And he's like, dude, come fucking sing in this band. I was, I live 3.5 hours away from these guys, right? And so I'm like, dude, I can't. I was like, plus I'm not a singer, dude. I'm a fucking guitar player. That's all I've ever done. And he's like, it's just a fucking muscle, dude. Just do it. And I was like, hey, it's not, you're not wrong. So I was like, all right, fine, fuck it. I'll try it, And then I did it and I was like, man, this is kind of, but dude, for like the first year, I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do with my hands. Like, I was just like,
hey, everybody.
Hey, he sang like this for the first 3 months.
my hands up.
No, so
He sang like Charlie gave him some hand sanitizer.
look, now he's rubbing his ears too. His whole fucking head's gonna stink. So
James, you did a show with us, remember? You fronted a show with us in Georgia.
Yeah, that's right.
Me, you, Carrie.
Yep, Carrie. And
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because Justin was getting married that weekend.
That's right.
very few people, man, can do it like that. So, man, seriously,
Thanks,
like
man.
I was very impressed. Like I said, from the 26 seconds of video I watched you guys, man, no, seriously, you guys. I've watched a lot of stuff, and Bert sent me some stuff too, and I was very impressed, man. Great stage
It's all
presence,
about
great
having a good
voice,
time, dude.
great voice too,
Thank
man.
you, man.
Unbelievable voice, and still a fucking kick-ass guitar player. Now Nick has probably got the best. Like the fan hair solo that you've ever seen in your life.
Girls think Nick's a better guitar player because he looks better, but
Yeah.
David went, but David said that, and he's going, but no.
they listen. The crowd girls listen with their eyes.
Exactly.
Well, people tell me all the time that we have the best drummer in the world. And I'm like, thanks. You should fucking listen to him with your fucking head facing away from him. 'Cause it's a totally different show.
Every video I've seen of
is he doing back there?
Nick's just up there like a Greek god. He's got this long curly hair just flowing in the wind with his fan.
I know. I sometimes wonder if he's even plugged up.
I know, right? He's the eye candy.
I was like, is he even playing a guitar right now?
I'm sorry, I don't know what are you talking about. But no, seriously, people will say stuff, and I'm like, James is 10 times the guitar player, and they're like, no, you were so great.
He's like,
And so this is a running joke. We were at this guy's house, and like we were in this hot tub and just all relaxing, and James is over here. No, seriously.
We're burying the lead here.
No.
We skipped way ahead of the story.
Stay with it.
We're all just having a great time, and he's over here talking about this and that and how this could be better. And I said, hey, buddy. I was like, all that practicing and all that work you do, and you're so great.
Yeah.
You're in the same hot tub with me. So
by the way, Nick needs to get the shout out to a sponsor, VO5 Hot Oil Treatment.
listen,
But that's a running joke.
hair care products are not cheap.
Yeah, they're not.
So be sure to go to the band's website and tip the band, buy a shirt so he can buy some fucking Pantene.
I would love a hair sponsor if you're out there.
That's great.
I mean, this is prime time curls.
You know, David tried to donate to Locks of Love, but they mailed it back to him.
There's headlights in here.
They said they don't take pubic hair.
Oh, that's so bad. Dude, thank you guys for being in here. So you know David and Jeff's on the pod, but I love that photo right there.
That's a good picture.
James and Nick coming in. So they are Get Sideways. Amazing band. Check them out. One more time. Give us your socials, guys.
Get Sideways Band, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook,
Grinder,
Snapchat.
Yep. All of it.
AOL.com.
Pornhub.
Pornhub.
All that stuff.
Cockgobblers.com.
You can't leave that out.
With a
By the
Z.
time this comes out.
Cocks with Z's on them.
Yes.
Yep. Everybody, seriously, go check them out. go drop them a line. Is that still something cool to say, or I'm 43?
Sure it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go with it.
We're running with it.
Exactly.
Who is this? Oh my God! Look at
Jesus.
Babies.
This was at Olin Mills down here at the mall.
Big toe or a
Down at the
thumb? What the
Blunsville
fuck
Mall.
is that?
Somebody
At the
cropped the
bottom of
wagon wheel out that they got their hands on.
David's chick in the front. Looks like a big
Hey, Dustin, you did some good work today on these pictures. Way to ambush me.
David, we love you, buddy. Happy birthday.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, James, Nick, Jeff. I can't believe I just forgot his name for
Thanks,
a second.
man.
Thanks, you.
Get sideways, man. Thank you so much. Hey, we'll see you guys real soon. See you next week. Bye.